Hello everybody. Today we're going to be taking another look at ratios and proportions, continuing our discussion from yesterday. So I just wanted to kind of go over a few things. The objectives stay the same. The agenda is going to look a little bit different, but it's essentially a lot of the same types of activities. If you need to finish any of the activities from yesterday, that would be the ratio Kahoot, the math antics proportions video, the quizzes on ratios and proportions, or finishing up IXL E1, E3, and E5, you need to do that first. The goal for IXL is 80% or spending 10 minutes per topic. So the first thing you should do is wrap that stuff up from yesterday if you need to. Next, what you ought to do is take a look at this assignment I have here, ratios and proportions. Okay, now when you click on this, it's going to look a little different. It'll actually look more like this. You'll have attempts to make here. So the whole idea is that we're just again reviewing ratios and proportions like we introduced yesterday. Hopefully I'm not blowing anybody's mind with any new things, but you will have 3 attempts. I want you, if you're not getting a great score, try it all 3 times. Use the attempts that you have. I'm going to only take your highest score. Okay, so you can only improve your score. The whole idea is that you are, again, paying attention to the difference between ratios and proportions. So if you look at some of the questions here, for example, this question is asking about the ratio of pears to apples. Well, you're going to need to start with the number of pears first and then worry about the number of apples. Make sure you're going in the same order as the question. Okay? Do not flip the numbers around, because if you flip the numbers around, that's not going to be a correct answer. Alright, so that is something that you're going to need to do. Once that is done, if you head back into today's folder, there will also be a link down here to IXL, where you will be able to, again, review the topics you might need to wrap up or check out some new ones. The only new IXL topic I want you to worry about for right now is J1. Okay, J1. So when we go into IXL, we see J1 right here. And this is just, again, reviewing that basic introduction to ratios. The key part to this IXL is, again, just looking at the question and answering based on what it's asking you. For example, this is saying the ratio of stars to total shapes. So don't just do stars to triangles. We're asking for the total number of shapes. You will also sometimes be given a choice. Again, look at the question carefully. It's asking you the ratio of triangles to stars now. So look at the total number of triangles and the total number of stars, and to make sure you're putting that in the correct order. Sometimes you're looking at the number of total shapes compared to the number of triangles. Again, there's 3 different types of shapes now, but you have 6 shapes. It's telling you that, and it's just pretty much asking you simply how many shapes are triangles. All right. When you have a word problem, again, read it carefully. 5 men and 11 women running a race. The ratio of the number of male runners to female runners, well, that one's kind of easier. But you also might be asked about the number of total. So for example, 29 students total are going, 17 are staying in school. What's the ratio of the number of students who are staying at school to the number who are going on the field trip? So you have to do a little subtraction there to get that one correct. I am hoping that you can each get 3 ribbons on this, get past 90. Okay, that should be your goal for this, is getting up to 90. If you can get it up to 90, then I will definitely work out a deal with you when I get back about a piece of candy. Okay, that will be my deal with you if you're a physical learner. If you're a distance learner, sorry, I can't give you candy through distance, but we can work something else out, I am sure. So anyway, your goal for today should be to get J1 up to a 90%.